What's up, y'all? Here we are back again for another episode of I'm Almost Joking, episode 56, I believe. I am one half of the Disrespective Collective. That is Craig Smith, a.k.a. Sense of Life, here with...
It's your boy Queese, a.k.a. Dash, and we have for episode 56, like Lawrence Taylor.
Shout out to Lawrence Taylor.
Shout out to LT.
Yeah. Oh, man.
But unfortunately.
Yeah. We not even going to... hesitate because this is kind of dark, and yeah, it's not even kind of, it's super dark, and we gonna just start with this and open up with this. My bad, trigger warning for anybody, but really not, because we never get a trigger warning when we got to go through it or experience it or be paranoid about it when we get pulled over. But unfortunately, we have to mention the video that got released. I believe it was Friday, or it was Friday, wasn't it?
It was Friday. I
believe it was Friday night.
Sick, yeah.
A lot of things disturbed me about this video. If you don't know what we're talking about, rest in peace to Tyre Nichols. He was beaten by the police and murdered by the police, and it was caught on video, and those police were fired and arrested, and the white one was just fired today and has yet to be arrested, because we shouldn't just be cool with him being fired. But he died 3 years later as a result of a pullover that they didn't have anything to substantiate him being pulled over for. And right now, hopefully, we, like you say, they got arrested. Unfortunately, they all bonded out, but justice hopefully will be served and they'll get exactly what's coming to them. But that is the situation that we're talking about. I don't advise anybody to go watch the video, because I, for one, when I seen it, was at the comedy club because I was performing on Friday, and in between hosting, I don't know why I watched it sitting in the back of that club, because it definitely brought me to tears just seeing what I seen, especially in that fourth slide from that street camp video. And when I seen that, I said, this is way more personal. He definitely had to do something personal to one of these guys. And I'm going to just leave that there, because I did read something else that came out, but it's not proven true yet, so I won't speak on it. But I believe that I'm right on that. Somebody had a personal vendetta in that crew against him for me to see what I seen in that video. I think I covered everything, or at least the best way that I could, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like we didn't see, like, it, I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing it, you know what I'm saying? That's why, like, when a lot of these incidents happen, I always take the approach of, sometimes I don't like making it the race aspect, because I think it's a bad policing versus the people thing. It's more of that. Do the race play a part? Of course it play a part. Race play a part in everything. But when you just seeing these incidents happen over and over, and like this one was like even more disgusting, seeing all of these black people just violate another black man. And this kind of goes back to what I was saying last week, where we don't have that warmth and forgiveness and love towards each other. We show that love to everybody else. Everybody else can mess up, and we're still welcome them in. It's all right. It's cool. You know, don't worry about it. You're going to be good. But then when it come to us, you see what you see on that video, and that's disgusting. Like, you took a man's life for no reason. You know what I'm saying? But it was almost like they was enjoying it. And, like, that's the part of it that's disgusting, and I'm tired of seeing it in real life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of seeing it just in a day-to-day thing. Like, we should be able to love each other, speak to each other, see each other with love, and not see each other always like it turns into a hierarchy thing. I got to be stronger than you. I got to be badder than you. I got to be tougher than you. I got to be fresher. Everything is not a competition. We're not trying to always insert our dominance over each other. Just insert our love, man. Like, you ain't got to do all of that. It's getting real sad seeing it over and over again, and just seeing black people hurt other black people in that type of a situation. Because we see it day to day. We see it in everybody's cities.
Yeah, and
we see it all the time.
I think that's like the higher discussion of it. Like, that's what made it hurt more, is that it was like all black people. So it was like, it wasn't even race that influenced it. It was just the hate that was instilled in you that we just live with, and some of us live with, and some of us try to avoid living day to day. And I'm like tired of seeing it in civilian clothes, like, let alone in a cop uniform. Blue.
Yeah,
you know.
Yep.
So even with that said, like, it was just that extra layer of it to see that it was us doing that to us. And I don't know. Maybe I'm seeing it that way. Maybe I know people, that's soft or whatever, but I just think that's like real. That's human. That's compassion. That's how we should be looking at, things. Because if anything, we shouldn't do us the way they do us. Like if anything.
Like one thing
I'm not saying you gotta like not defend yourself against somebody no matter what race they is. But I'm just saying we ain't gotta do us the way
you don't
they
have to
do
say
it.
this. I'm gonna say it. We see it all the time in public when these things happen with corporations and everything. Let a white person screw up unless they do something that's just like, listen, we can't rock with that at all.
Yeah.
But if they just like screw up, they be like, hey, don't worry. Take a little break. We'll bring you back for a special. We'll do this and that. We're going to stand by you. Don't worry. It'll be fine. They stick with each other. They do never throw their own out to the trash except Roseanne. But she was wilding out. They was like, look, you got to go.
They threw Amy out too with TJ. They fired both of them.
When you wilding out.
You just said they might bring her back for a special.
When she come back for the special, they gave her a break. Like, look, just take a couple years off. We're going to bring you back. You'll be fine. Because, like, you got to wild out like my man from Kramer. Like, was that name Kramer? Like, Kramer was wilding. So it's like, oh, yeah, we not bringing you back, bro. You got to go. But as long as you just do like a screw up.
Hey, with that, before you get away from the Kramer, that don't mean that he not eating. That don't mean that he not good right now.
He good.
His residuals are still good. I'm
he
sure
probably
he's
ghostwriting for other comics.
We just
like,
don't
he
hear
get
from
money.
him.
Yeah.
That's all. But
they look out for him. You know what I'm saying?
But this is hopefully I'm gonna just let it play out and let all the stories come out, and we'll eventually get the truth. Like I said, they you said something that pointed to this, but I'll just bring it up anyway because I don't remember the segue. They fired the or not like it's the final one because it should or could be more. Actually, this would be technically the 8th.
You want the white? Yeah,
because they fired a sheriff and a deputy or something.
And they fired was it a dispatcher? No, they fired an EMT.
Yeah, they fired fired a lot of people from this, and so he wouldn't not even be. Maybe the 6th officer would be. Yeah, we'll call him that, but he's not the 6th person. There's a few people that got fired over this, and I believe all of them should be charged, not just the 5 like cops. The 5 black cops, coincidentally, but I don't want to dilute this conversation with that piece, but I do want to acknowledge that that's a piece of it, and we can have that discussion later because we had that discussion after the justice is served. Because like Ben Crump said, I seen when he said this on one of his news things, let's use this as a precedent now. We don't want to hear 60 days it takes. We don't want to hear all of this.
We got to do an investigation.
Man, y'all acted swift on this. So let's use this as the base point to all of the stuff.
This should be the now standard.
I think he said that verbatim.
Yeah,
this should be the standard now.
Word.
And then if they don't do that from now on, now we got, points and cases to go back to. Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, we should use that approach. Let this be the standard. This is how it should be done. If you're gonna use these five black officers who did this with the swift action that you used, if we don't see, because I don't remember all the cases, but if we don't see this swift action when it comes to White House.
That's my thing, though. Okay, y'all made a swift decision. Y'all fired them. Y'all charged them. How did all these officers had money to just post a bail like it was nothing?
Oh, police union. The police. If you don't believe,
this is what I'm saying.
If you don't believe the police again,
I'm finna go.
I don't know what to tell you.
I'm finna go deeper. Even though they did what they did and they charged them, somehow all of these officers had enough money to bail out with no problem. No matter what that bail was set at, it was no problem.
And they was in a special unit.
In a special
unit. We
all
seen The Shield. We seen that show. If you haven't seen The Shield, you should watch The Shield.
That's what I'm saying.
Them special units, them hip hop cops, them SWAT teams they put together, them task force they put together to focus on certain gangs or certain things or certain activities, they be just
It's the whole system, bro.
They just be working for the right side.
It's the whole
they
system.
Be working.
It's
that's all
it's the whole system.
They just be working for the right side.
It's like gang related. It's gang related. It's the whole system. That's why, like, when certain incidents happen, yeah, race play a part, but it's the system. It's the policing. It's bad. It's really bad, and we at a point now.
The culture of it, because the fact that them five don't they could get away with doing something like that.
Well, I saw one moment, motherfucker was laughing.
Oh yeah,
bruh, like. I saw another video to me. I want to make sure I'll get my man name right. I see another show. It was another video from Keenan Anderson. Did you see this earlier this month in L.A.?
Nah.
He got tased to death.
Is that the Black Lives Matter cousin?
Yeah. So I saw that whole video too, right? But it's the thing. People are starting to lump that situation in with this. No, that ain't this and this ain't that. I don't want to turn every incident where police might have to do their job.
I ain't seen nothing this.
You ain't seen nothing about that?
No, I haven't seen that video. I heard about that. I haven't seen that video, but I'm saying as far as I haven't seen anything like this brutal, this video.
Yeah, absolutely.
In a while. Like,
I ain't seen like this since Rodney King.
Rest in peace to George Floyd. I'm not even talking about that.
Rodney King was the last time I saw something that was that brutal, and I was a kid. I might have been like 8, 9 years old. Rodney King, watching that on TV, and they just with they Billy, like, bro, that had as a kid, my blood was boiling. Like, bro, I'm glad I didn't go to school with no white kids. I ain't even gonna hold you. It might have got bad for them. Like, it was wild. Like, just seeing that, even as a kid, having that anger, much less being an adult, and you watching them do this, and it was other black men. In Rodney King's situation, it was a dangerous time, man. You had OJ stuff going on. It was kind of wild around that time. But when you was watching that stuff with like other black men beating this, because you know when a lot of these situations happen, we always say we need more black policemen. We need more of us to police us.
Somebody made that point.
And we see what just happened when we don't love each other enough to police us correctly. That's what happens.
I don't like to conflate those two things, because those two guys, let's just say this, until all the facts come out, I'll just put it this way. Those two guys use their potential familiarity to the wrong advantage. That doesn't mean that it's not a bunch of cops that we could use that can identify with us.
Yeah.
And it just so happens that they were in gang, they was a gang with a badge, that particular group, we'll just say. So they had a gang mentality. So when they saw another black man or whatever, they used that familiarity the other way. Because you know how it goes in the hood type shit. Like, you could see, like, you know, I know this cop, hey, little Ronnie, get back. Hey, stop doing that stupid shit. You know, I know your mother, get over there. And then you can know that I know who the fuck that is. The familiar, like, okay, we know him, we know dude, like, we gonna deal with him a certain way because I got a personal situation. It's two ways to use it. I can't wait till the info come out.
This how I think about these situations happening when it's a group of black people, right? I'm gonna bring it back to this, right? We just had this conversation at work about, like, I can't remember what day was, some corporate talk, right? But then they say, if you did, somebody say, hey, I'm right 99% of the time, right? You think that's a good number. I'm right 99% of the time? Psh, that's cool, right? But now let's trade 99. They said 99% ain't good enough. We want to be at 99.9. Then they spread all that out. If you 99% right for a business and you do X amount of packages and 99% of them is good over a year, this is how many is bad. Even though 99% is a good number, that 1%, that's a big number over a long amount of time. Now you can break that down even further. You might have 99% awesome black officers. If you got 1% that's bad, that's not good enough.
Especially the bigger numbers you got.
The bigger the number get, that's not good enough.
1% get.
So I'm saying, so you need to get to a point to where we got 99.99999% good. We would see this a lot less. You know why we see these kind of events? Because it's 1%, and that's too many. Mm-hmm. That's too many.
And to your point about the 1%, shout out to my literature teacher in high school, Miss Smalls, who told me that it don't matter a very young age, she told me this. It don't matter what all of us. It wasn't like she was just sitting to me like I was some bad kid who needed counseling or something. But she was in the class and she said it don't matter what you do good. You could do a lifetime worth of good things, and everybody could, put you on that pedestal like you the man, you that woman, that whatever. You do one thing that they don't like or to tarnish that reputation, all of the good you done is thrown out the window because they gonna only remember you for that one bad thing.
You could have did 99 great things,
99
and everybody
great
said
things.
Craig is the greatest guy ever.
And when you try to go for that 100%,
and you do that one thing that's just
mess
so
up.
foul, and everybody say, you know what? That's a foul dude. And that's what happens every time I see these incidents. I don't care how many good police officers it is. We see these so much, I think y'all at a 97%. And that's damn sure not good enough. We shouldn't see this as much as we see.
It's definitely not 99. Like,
Definitely
I got your point
99.
I got your point completely, but I don't want to say
It's happening
100%,
way too much.
no pun
We ain't that.
intended.
I don't care if it's 97%
But
awesome
it's
officers.
definitely not 99.
We ain't 99.
They not.
Y'all might not even be 97. I might be being nice.
I know, right?
Y'all might be in the 70s somewhere because this is happening way too much.
And I mean,
Real.
if we just lapping in the incidents if we just lapping in the YouTube incidents where they just be messing with people and be wrong, because they be posting, I'll be loving to watch them videos, bro. Yeah, they definitely around.
Bro. Yeah,
and,
they might. Man, this might be. They might be in the
I give them high
high
70s.
I might be being too nice.
For real. Because they be
Real.
messing with people and then that's why the video is satisfying, because they ain't gonna post the ones where they like
Hell
lose.
no.
But it was like, I was actually wrong on this one, but he didn't have to treat me that way. Like, they ain't gonna post that video.
Yeah, I done seen ones where dudes broke a dude whole window because he was trying to make him illegally get out of his car. It was no reason to pull my man out of his car. He kept trying to get out. He was like, I'm not getting out. He boom, broke his whole joint and grabbed him and pulled him out.
That ego, man. Ego
Man.
death, man. Shout out to Chris Rock new special that he gonna put out eventually. I think that's the name of it. I wouldn't know it if it wasn't public knowledge because I don't know Chris Rock, so I feel safe saying that.
I'm gonna watch it too. I gotta hear him talk about getting slapped. Like, I gotta hear that. I know he gonna make it funny, so I gotta watch that.
Anything Chris Rock do, I'm watching. Let's cap that with rest in peace to Tyre Nichols, and let's hope that we get justice for him with all of the officers, not just the 5 black officers that was charged. And also, if the EMT got fired, whoever got fired obviously got fired for a reason. Throw them on a charge too, because if it was 4 dudes who was riding with a dude who killed somebody, y'all gonna lock all 4 of them niggas up.
And if y'all locking niggas up for selling weed, you better lock niggas up for a murder.
Man,
Straight
so
like that.
everybody involved. Let's keep that on task now. Okay, I think we got through that pretty good. Let's celebrate blackness real quick, though. Black greatness. And we ain't got to spend too much time on this because I am not a sports fan, and I know
that's my expertise.
Yeah. But we do have a black Super Bowl for the first time. We can clap it up for that. If I had a soundboard over here, if I had a soundboard, I'd do the applause and stuff.
The bad thing is we got access to all that shit and we do not use it.
I'm telling you, I just be forgetting because when I'm podding, I be forgetting to hit the buttons anyway. But anyway, I say podding like rapping. I'm tripping. We got a black
Joe
Super
Buttons for you, bro.
I know, right? Too much JBP. Anyway, celebrating the black Super Bowl for the first time. We got Jalen Hurts as a quarterback and Patrick Mahomes as a quarterback. I don't even know really who to vote for. I also found out that they both was quarterbacks at Texas too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Instagram
No,
teaching me a
Jalen
lot.
Hurts from Oklahoma. He went to Oklahoma. No,
Wait, who?
Oklahoma. Did he go Oklahoma or Alabama? He went to one of them. Jalen Hurts he might be from
Did he
Texas.
transfer at some point?
Possibly. I don't know.
Okay.
But they get all the players at them two schools.
But I just know that it said that on Instagram, so I believe it. They also posted
I'm going
a
for
picture.
Jalen
Jalen
Hurts,
Hurts
man.
had dreads, and it was something on his lining or something. It looked like it was. Anyways,
I'm going for Jalen Hurts, man.
flexing
Mahomes
now,
already
so
got
it don't
one, man. We got to get another brother with a Super Bowl ring. We can't have one brother getting all the rings.
Damn,
We need
man.
multiple brothers to have Super Bowl rings. So I'm going for the Eagles, bro. I'm not
just
gonna hold you.
when. You know what? I'm gonna go for the Eagles actually, because I was in my head thinking I didn't even think no further than we got a black Super Bowl. I don't care who wins because I'm not, like I said, I'm not a sports fan. I just
multiple
wanted
brothers getting them
history.
joints.
I be rooting for history with the Super Bowl and shit, right? So I'm like, oh, we got 2 black quarterbacks, cool. Because if Joe Burrows would have won easily, Philly. So now I'm like, cool, I don't care. But you just pointed it out. I want Jalen Hurts to win. One, because never mind, I ain't gonna say that. We just had a positive black moment. I shouldn't say that. But you know, I think everybody know what I mean.
I know exactly where you finna go. You might as well get it off. Everybody know you finna go.
Hey, look, put it this way. If Jalen Hurts grow dreads, they might be a little nappier. Also, though, not only for that, but Big J, a comic that I'm a big fan of. He a Philadelphia fan. Also, Kevin Hart. I just know Gilly the Kid. You know what I'm saying? So I just know more
Gilly
Philly
was at the
fans
game yesterday.
than Case.
Man,
Yeah,
Gilly is one of the funniest.
Down there. Hey, he was looking little. Dude was up here.
He looked back like, oh, hey, you. What is wrong with Gilly? This nigga out here wilding. He got the face expression like
he was in the game and did something. But hey, shout out to Gilly, man. That shit was wild.
He like a straight water boy over there. He jumping all up on niggas' shoulders.
Jersey on and everything.
Like, who the fuck is this little nigga?
Hey, somebody, you gotta outdo Kevin though. Kevin tried to go up there for the Super Bowl. He wasn't on the sideline with him. I ain't seen him, but we know Kevin could be there though. He too busy.
I mean, yeah. He might have been in the skybox. Like, it's cold out there. I'm not gonna sit outside.
I know, right? But nah, that was crazy though. So yeah, I'm hoping Jalen Hurts win just to cap off a great season too, because they've been killing. Yeah. I don't even know what they did this week.
Before the season started, I said that was one of my picks for potentially Super Bowl team because I thought their team just didn't really have that many weaknesses. Even though everybody wasn't showing Jalen Hurts no love in the beginning, because people was hating on him in the beginning of the year. They were saying that's their weak spot. I remember that, and they played us the first week, the Lions, and the score was like 48-45. But just watching that game, it wasn't even close as that scores sound like. I was like, yo, they a Super Bowl team. Like that team, as they get better with each other. They're gonna be tough to deal with. They started like 11-0 or 12-0 or something like that.
Yeah, see, he getting into his real sports take.
Yeah, you know, I'm a sportsman.
I didn't care about none of this until I seen it was like 12 and something.
It was like
10 and I still don't know their record, but when it gets to the double digits, I'm like, oh yeah,
14 and 3.
Now we can start
like
paying attention to the good teams.
Yeah, something like that. It's like 14 and 3. Like they didn't lose at the end of the year, but that's because they was resting people at that point.
Yeah, and I do the same thing with the NBA. I don't care to the playoffs. Then it's like, all right, now it's something to play for. Let's get into it.
Yeah, but I'm trying to talk Corey into doing a sports podcast. So man, Corey we be on our sports stuff real tough. You know, Greg don't care nothing about no sports.
I really would. Get me, I'll be the moderator like Rachel back there. Like, all right, y'all, it's time to wrap it up. Let's get to the next thing.
We gotta get a little pretty girl in between us, like they be having Molly Quorum and all them.
Looking at players. This guy,
like Corey, get us an intern.
You know, but this is an interesting sports story though. Marcus Stokes got a scholarship to
Marcus what?
Marcus Stokes got a scholarship
Stokes. You said Marcus
offer.
Stokes, like that sound like a porn name. I guarantee he got at least 3 videos on Pornhub.
Oh man, hey, if this dude ever become the next Tom Brady or something, then yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be somebody. If I put that name in
right now, somebody gonna pop up Marcus Stokes.
Actually, you're probably right though. You're probably right.
I promise
in
you. In
this OnlyFans world, all the names are taken.
Man, what?
But Marcus Stokes, who got a scholarship to a HBCU, and some people, feel a way about that. Now, if I tell
Marcus
you that
Stokes.
sentence,
feels a way about what? It sounds like a black kid at a black school. Marcus Stokes. Marcus.
I for one. The story is that Marcus Stokes actually is a white top recruit, high school recruit.
A white kid named Marcus?
A white kid named Marcus.
Who was his mama fucking?
I don't know.
She definitely wasn't fucking Ken and was fucking Kenneth. She's fucking with a nigga named Kenny. I bet you, nigga.
She was. Hey, shout out to my. I
guarantee she fucked with a nigga who had a nickname. See, what I learned is white people don't have nicknames. If their name's Seth, they're Seth. If it's Ben, they're Ben.
Yeah.
Steve, it's Steve. Mm-hmm. No, nigga name might be Demetrius, they call him Meat.
Yep.
Your name might be motherfucking,
or
you know
D,
what I'm saying? Yeah, like something.
Yeah,
she fucked with a nigga who had a nickname.
Steve-O, what's the other one?
You might call a nigga S. Dot. You just give a nigga a whole nickname.
It's not Ben, it's Benny.
If she a white woman and fuck with niggas with a nickname, yeah, bruh.
Yeah, it's definitely that. But yeah, Marcus Stokes, full white kid, top recruit, high school recruit, quarterback, got a scholarship to Florida and got that rescinded because he made a video where he said nigga in it, like quick, just on a quick video, like
his name Marcus
with these nigga, and then they was like, oh, that big high school big thing came out. He did this. They took his scholarship away.
Was he in the video with other black people?
Nah, he was just in his car driving, making a TikTok video or some shit.
Oh,
and
he was in their vibe, man. Let that little nigga live.
Exactly right. When he now with HBCU was like, hey, little nigga, come over here.
Yeah,
oh, you that good at quarterbacking?
And
come
you
over
fuck
here
with
and
the
quarterback
culture,
for
man.
us.
Come through here, man. Shout out to that little nigga, man. I fuck with him, bro.
And that's somebody.
I don't even know him, but I'm gonna have to follow Marcus Stokes now.
That's the only thing I was looking at. I'm like, I get it. We should show him why you shouldn't make videos of you saying nigga or say nigga around black people, but
he ain't gonna say that shit around us, but he gonna learn not to. See what I'm saying? It's gonna be a positive for both of us.
If you want to be,
we gonna get us a good quarterback.
If you want to be of the culture,
and learn what you can and can't do in the culture. We fuck with you that you fuck with the culture, bro. We get it, but let's put the rules and regulations down so you understand. If you do these things, cool. If you do these things, we're gonna violate you.
Yeah.
As long as you know, little Marcus understand that, we accept the man like we accept Bieber, we accept little JT. You know, we mess with Tommy from Power. They understand the culture.
And all
they violate,
they gonna
demonstrate. Yeah. Tommy said nigga, and it was so smooth, nobody even caught it in the episode.
Man, for real. Justin Bieber sung nigga. He apologized, put MLK on his intro, and he adopted 2 little black nephews and nieces. So, hey,
we're gonna let you rock out, him. Jay. You know, now, we love JT, it to the white people, I told you.
We ain't clocked JT for saying nigga yet, but he did pull a black woman's nipple out at the Super Bowl.
We all been wanting to see Janet nipple. Come on, bro. We got to give you the pass. You get
That's
the pass.
The only reason he get the pass because bro. It was like, hey, but you was wrong for that also, though. You didn't do that to Britney.
Allegedly.
You know, you made us wait 20 years to see Britney.
I don't care about Britney's.
Hey, do it herself.
I bet you for pulling Janet out. Oh, man. JT, anyway, you a legend for that.
Anyway, let's not stay too misogynistic. This is why Amber Rose don't want to fuck none of us.
What in the hell with Amber Rose?
Amber Rose came out
nobody want to fuck her no more. That's her problem.
Man, Amber Rose came out and say she don't want no men. We disgusting. She don't want to have no relationships with no men or bring nobody around her kids, which is the one point that I couldn't understand. That's the one.
She should have thought about that. The last 17 niggas should have brought around her kid.
Oh man. Only reason I'm sorry. I'm gonna call it what it is. You do a whole slut walk thing and you like proud of being a slut and everything, and that's cool. But then when you come out and say, yeah, men are disgusting, you should know you had enough of us.
I mean, like, what's the problem? Men are disgusting. So what?
And we are.
Yeah, like, so what? What's your point?
It was just a study came out talking about men don't only change their sheets every 4 months. Now that's a little excessive. I don't know who they've been studying.
I changed mine a little bit more than that.
Yeah, definitely more than 4 months. But yeah. I'm just saying, who are they studying to where they got a consensus on
this is my problem.
Because nobody asked me.
Why is this a talking point? Men are disgusting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And how do you know I ain't changed my sheets for 4 months unless you been fucking me on them sheets for 4 months?
Why you in the bed fucking me for 4 months without changing the sheets, lady?
Right, that's where you come in. You supposed to be bettering this house up. That's what I'm fucking you for.
She gotta
so you
relax.
Can fix my life.
Because I'm gonna say this, right? Women, if you know I'm not lying, but you might disagree. You might get into your feelings. I don't care. I'm gonna say it, right? Are we disgusting? Yes, we are nasty. But you niggas are more filthier than us. Women are some filthy creatures. Every little nasty thing I've ever wanted to do to a woman, bro, they was already ahead of me. I'm dead ass. You ever been having like a little situation going on down there getting festive down there, and like you know,
shout out to getting festive.
You know, early episode joints, but it's getting a little festive, right?
Man.
And you thinking in your head like, maybe not you, because you ain't as reckless as me, but you thinking like, man, I would love to just have a party on her face. I just want to have this party.
I be thinking that.
Boy, that's what I'm talking about. So you sitting there thinking like, man, if I had a party on her face, like this gonna be lit.
Yeah.
And it's so festive and it's going down. We're on her own.
Yeah.
She put the party on her face and you like, this what I'm talking. She a filthy little man. No, that's what I'm saying. Men are filthy, or men are nasty, or men are.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. But
women
any
be with
part of
all
you
that.
When that happened, right after you appreciate it and it's done, do you be like, So this like what be happening to you. Like this is what guys do to you.
I ain't gonna lie. Now this is my ego kick in. I'd be like,
because if
I'm
I
just that
ask
nigga
to do it, it's like that's what a lot of me come in at.
I'm that nigga. She want to get busy for me. I don't want to ask you who else you did
see
it
this. I feel that way when this come in. If I ask for that and then you oblige, now I feel like I did that. It was my idea or something. When in your scenario where it's like I'm thinking it, but before I could even say it, she just do it. It's like, oh, you do this. I kissed you earlier. Fuck.
Yeah, I ain't thinking about that. I feel like I'm special.
Right. I feel like I'm special if you spend the whole time being like, I don't suck dick, I don't do this, and then eventually you be like, you know,
as soon as she swallow it and lick my balls at the same time, I'm like, I'm special. I'm not gonna ask how many other niggas she did that to.
No, I'm never gonna ask, so I'm never.
I don't even want to know. I don't want to think about it. I just feel like I'm special. You doing that to mine? Like we good.
I think
you out here with the baseball and 2 balls and a strike. I'm messing with you.
Maybe I'm too logical. It's not gonna stop me or bother me or anything in the act. It's not gonna stop me from requesting that this gets done again. But in the back of my mind, I'm gonna think she's good at this for a reason. She didn't just start with my dick.
She's filthy. Like, of course she didn't, but you can't think about that.
So that
all you gotta know is she treated your penis that way.
Now, what about when you run into the nigga, her ex or something, or you identify the ex? Even seeing the ex on Facebook or something, now you identify the other dick she done that with.
Question, right? So this is the thing for me, right? So let's say you meet a chick, right? And you want to do something with particular chick. Whatever it is you want to do with her, right? And she like, I've done that before. I didn't like it. I don't want to do that again. XYZ, right? But it's something you really like. It feels like, hey, you might have did it with them, but you didn't do it with me. That's something I like. Try it with me. Just at least try it with me. I'm special. So when she do something that's a little filthy and a little, God, that's nasty. I felt like she just might have been like, you know what? I always want to try this, and I'm going to try it with Queese.
All right.
That's how I put it in my mind logically.
Right, cool. You look at it that way.
It might not be the truth, but that's how I logically think about it. Because somebody else did everything we did to that chick. Somebody else already did it, bro. Don't confuse yourself.
I know, right?
You could be with her for 7 years and be like, I love my girl. I'm going to smack her with the penis this time. And
I started my whole take with, that's why I appreciate the lying to me. Play it up. Act like I'm asking you to do it. Like, you know, like when, even if, don't get too excited. It'd be like, hey, let me bring the party out here. And then you be like, hey, I can't wait. I was hoping the game came out here.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm a great babysitter.
I need to know. Like if you got that 25 to life, if you got that paralyzed my legs for at least 17 minutes and 33 seconds, if that's what you gotta just let me know. Don't be trying to hide nothing, keep it to yourself. No. I didn't know everything about you.
No, I'm saying I don't want to
smut bucket.
I don't want to deter. I don't want to deter anybody from using any moves that they have learned along the way, because I think we both doing that. We both doing that. So that's cool. I'm just saying, a small part in the back of my brain is acknowledging that that's a thing. That's a reality. That happened, but I can't just make that disappear like it never happened.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. Do all your tricks on me.
I want all the tricks.
I got 7 tricks. The nigga you learned trick 1 from, he don't know about the other 6 tricks. The nigga you did trick 2 from don't know about the other 4 tricks. I got all the tricks. I'm special. That's how I think
maybe
about
that's not if I'm going like on a roller coaster and stuff, I know what to expect and I know the tricks that's like coming, and I want all of those same things. I want the loop-de-loops, I want the swirls, I want all of that, you know? But I also know in the back of my mind, I'm not the first person to ride this roller coaster and feel these loop-de-loops and these swirls.
Who cares? You had fun on your roller coaster ride. That's all that matters.
Right. That's all that matters. That's all I'm saying.
I don't even know about what you was doing on the other riders.
Going on a percent, 99%. It's on to do all the tricks. It's the 1% in the back of my mind.
And the more you come across that many chicks, 1%
Oh shit. Oh man. Oh, what else? Oh, you brought up the
That's terrible.
you brought up the breastfeeding lady. What? I forgot the story.
Okay.
But, okay.
Man, that was terrible. All right, look.
That was good. I like that one.
All right, so look. I was reading this story about a chick named Sharon Spinks. She's a mother of 4. And she admitted to breastfeeding her daughter. So her daughter was 9 years old. Almost 10. Until finally her daughter came to her and was like, Ma.
That's a lesbian relationship.
That's kind of my question.
It's a grown ass.
So her daughter came to her finally and said, Yo, Ma, I think I'm good. I no longer need the breast milk. And her mama was like, okay, cool. She said by that point they had did it a little less. Usually when her daughter would think she was not feeling well, her daughter would say, hey, Ma, let me get the breast. And her daughter would take the breast. She was 9 years old. So this is, I'm not making this up. So this is my question. Do you consider this motherly love? Or is this borderline sexual assault?
Oh, it's a little too much motherly love, if you ask me. It's definitely assault. Once the kids say, hey, I'm off that, and the next thing, your next sentence wasn't that she came back. Your sentence was, we'll slow it down. No, I said I'm off that. If I can verbalize that I don't want to suck milk from your titty no more, I'm probably too old for this. I'm probably a little bit too old. This is crazy. And if it does get to that point where, like, you still... First of all, who's pumping breast milk for 9? She ain't got no more kids?
She kept sucking. She got 4 other kids. She got 3 other kids. But,
like, is this 9-year-old the youngest or somebody else? She got pregnant again to keep producing
I didn't see
milk.
if she had a younger.
I've sucked a bunch of titties in my life, Queese. I ain't never had no milk spill in my mouth, man. You have to. I feel like you have to be pregnant for that to happen, man.
I had it.
Exactly. Milk just don't come out of women's titties.
It tastes real sweet.
Yeah, I've heard it's real good. I've heard it's great. And like with that said, I probably would drink breast milk. I heard it got great nutrients. I heard it's the best thing to have, and I don't know if I've been breastfed or not.
But if I was to think back, though, I probably would have tried like a breast milk milkshake.
Man,
that shit might have been fire, bro. And strawberry, like a strawberry breast milkshake.
Yeah, but at 9 years old, if you still produce, if I'm asking for it, pump some and have some in the fridge for me. I could go get it myself, put it in my cereal, make milkshakes. I could do whatever I want.
I want like a breast milk strawberry sundae.
To my mom titties and be like, hey,
I need a breast milk strawberry sundae. Hey, one of y'all pregnant chicks, let me get a sundae. I'm gonna freeze it a little bit. Put the little nuts in there with the strawberry.
Wild.
Bro, I'm gonna give me a strawberry. That shit gonna be
how sick you want to get, man? Because I don't know why my brain just went to this. Like breast milk cheese curds, bro. You let that curd up a little bit, fried. That's probably the most nutritious cheese curds you ever
had. I was thinking about it, right? It have a little sweetness to it. That shit might be...
You throw some frosting on there like a cinnamon bun and shit, man. I think we got something, man. Nobody ever did that.
Hey, you might need to go ahead and get that trademarked. To patent that shit. Breast milk Cinnabons.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Man, that's wild.
But nah, that's too much. That's something wrong with that family. That lady got Munchausen syndrome or something. She need that kid to be dependent on her.
Yeah, she must be a single mother because there's no way I'm gonna sit there and watch my girl be breastfeeding our 7-year-old son. Like I ain't going. So she must be a single mother.
We definitely. Even if so, if your argument is the nutrition and all of that, we got breast pumps for that. No. My 7-year-old ain't gonna be coming home from first grade.
Bro, my youngest
sucking on your titty.
My youngest is
like 8. You cooking in the kitchen. He just standing up, sucking under your shirt, sucking on your titty. No,
I feel like she cheating on me.
Exactly. Nah, that's cool.
My youngest is 8 years old. If he was still sucking on the titty, like, bro, I feel like she cheating on me. I'm like, yo, you enjoying that way too much. I don't care about your motherly duties. Like, what's the problem?
Man, ridiculous, man. I couldn't do it. Speaking of wild shit, Akon been wilding. You know?
Been wilding.
I forget what somebody commented and said that he said it was way wilder than the thing I do remember him saying, which is basically men. Pretty. I don't know. This don't quote me, but this is the gist. Look it up yourself if you want the real quote. Men.
I know what he said.
Men better than women. They not equal, and they can never be equal because men started everything.
What he essentially said is, women need to know their role. That's what he said. Women need to know their role, and men and women are not equal because men built everything. This is what he said.
Not made.
No,
we built everything. Because he can't say made. Because women made us. So, so they
we ain't never doing nothing.
Exactly. So if you really want to, take it a step back.
Listen, one thing I will agree with.
That's a crazy thing to say.
Men and women, we are not equal. Look, I'm not being sexist, right? We're not equal. What we are, and we're complementary. It's things that men do better than you. It is what it is. Can there be some exceptions? Yeah, of course. There's some women that do things better than men, of course. But majority speaking, we are better than you in certain things. Genetically is how we're built. Women are better than men genetically at certain things. Just how you built. It's how you design. We need each other. You can't have a baby. We can't have a baby without each other. We are complementary to each other. That's what we are. But we're not equal.
And there's also different. A bunch of shit that women do that women capable of that we can't do.
Absolutely.
That, need like you said, we complementary. It's stuff. I think that one thing that attract a woman to a man is like not his carelessness or whatever, but just his outlook or his easiness on like the world, or like, so she thinking, worrying about a bunch of stuff. So she would have somebody to bounce that off of and kind of contain that.
Women are attracted to a man's confidence. Yeah. And they're attracted to a man who is assertive.
Yeah, and I'm sure she wanted to be insertive, but assertive too.
No, like women like that. Women like when a man like take charge of situations,
so she don't have to worry about that.
That's the thing.
And also a woman just to get and a woman could bring out the the part in the man and make him realize certain stuff and his emotions and stuff, and make him see stuff in a better person or a different way, and calm down some of his like ego that might lead him.
I think at the purest part of men and women, right? What women is most attracted to of a man is a man who make her see stuff differently. Like if you can actually get through to that woman and you can put stuff on her mind that makes her view things differently, that make her actually be like, instead I felt this nigga trying to like talk down at me, or he trying to talk at me.
And even if she don't change her mind, but
she might not change it, but she's thinking about it. She like, damn, I never thought of it that way. That attracts a woman. And then with a man, even though we act like we just these shallow creatures that, she got a fat ass, she pretty. What really attract a nigga to a woman is if you can talk to a woman who makes you see things differently. Mm-hmm. If that woman can talk to you, you can be like, man, I done talked to hella bitches in my life. Yep. You the first bitch that made me think about some shit like that in a different way. That shit attracts us. When a chick just 100%. Acting like every other chick you ever dated, it's like, I know how this shit go. Like, whatever. It's that difference. That should
be shocking you. It's like, wow.
Damn,
okay.
Like she on something different. Like I ain't never had no chick say that. And that thing, it attracts all of us. Sometimes for the bad. Sometimes the person say something you never heard, and you be so like, I'm gonna get on that. And now you realize, this motherfucker ain't shit. But now you already so attached to it that you still fucking with it, men and women. But at the end of the day, like that thing always intrigues somebody. Like, damn, this person make me think different. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell you, like, bro, talk that shit, because you might not realize it. It's a lot of people in the world who think just like you, who don't have a voice. And them hearing somebody say these things they think, that attracts them like, damn, it's somebody else who talks just like me. Think about all these people who be popping like DJ Academics. He don't talk for everybody.
Been wilding.
He be wilding.
He tried to duck that Blueface fade, and I want to see that. I want to see that, but anyway, I don't want to get it. I don't want to get into too much.
But just saying, like a dude like him though, like everybody don't share his perspective. But look how many people do.
Exactly.
But Charleston White, look how many people do.
Yeah. With Akon though, we also not looking at it like a fucking borderline billionaire who bring electricity to a part of a fucking continent or a country or whatever.
Which was the positive things he's done.
Yeah, and then. He got these like, I can have 8 wives and because I can afford this. Also, he from Africa, from a different culture, all of that shit. So, he might be looking at it a different way that we don't understand that he can get, or he can get away with, rather. I also, even if I feel like if I had like money like that, I still probably wouldn't agree like that.
He be wild.
Like to say he not. He almost said it like they have to be under, and I just don't.
Bro, he literally said.
I know too many women that's over me in life, so I can't imagine.
Let me say what this dude said, so you get the mindset of a dude like Akon. He said, "I was happier poor because it's more of a struggle being rich." Bruh. What?
Yeah.
Nah, that struggle when you poor is different. That struggle when you poor is like, I could die. That struggle when you rich is like, I might be broke. You know what I'm saying? That's a different struggle. Like, you cannot say something like that and think like he say a lot of wild stuff, bro. Akon be wilding. And it's like, I'm glad now people are starting to like their hair finally starting to raise up. Like, hold on, what that nigga say?
Yeah.
Remember he co-signed 6ix9ine at first.
He did. He did a song with him, didn't he? He
did the Lock Up remix. Yeah. You messed up a classic song, bro, because somebody gave you a check.
You went from a real nigga to 6ix9ine.
You wanted the opportunist.
Yeah. But yeah, man, him. So, and I think what was the question you brought up?
As far as Akon?
Yeah.
Like, I told you, like, who's more wild between Akon and Kanye?
Because I think it comes down to who you want to piss off. Who would you rather have mad at you? Who you got to deal with directly with their anger?
I'd rather have, I don't know. Because, Akon got that bread, too. I would say I don't want no beef with no billionaire. They just got too much access to get something done, too.
I'm going to just put it this way. I don't want no beef with no black women, bro. I don't want no beef with the women's.
We need one of them women, correct?
I feel like, no, who they pissing off the most with what they saying, and then which one is worse? Which one would you choose? I don't want no beef with the women. I don't want no beef with either, but I don't want no beef with the women's more, bro. I think, yeah.
I think my natural personality is it'd be women that love me and women that hate me. That's been my life forever. I'm not gonna try to like please women. I'm not gonna try to please these niggas neither. But
I ain't gonna lie. No, you're good.
No, that's kind of how it's always been for me. Chicks either like really mess with me or they be like, I don't like him. And that's just how it's gonna be. I can't change that. That's just who I am. I'm not gonna try to cater to one group. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I can't cater to one group, bro. They either mess with you or they don't. That's life though.
Yeah.
You meet a bunch of dudes, it's a bunch of dudes that's gonna be like, yo, I rock with Queez. That's my nigga. He a cool nigga. And there's gonna be a bunch of dudes that be like, man, I don't fuck with that nigga.
It is.
That's just how life goes. Like, you gotta be who you are. Stick to you.
All right. Now, them all the hot topics. I ain't gonna lie to you. We got some questions I'm gonna ask Queez, and we gonna get into, and we gonna end this thing, and then on the morality, I believe we got about 10 more minutes left, so we gonna get into it. You gotta pause real quick. I gotta pee so fucking bad, bro. I'm trying to do it for time, and not 10 more minutes, bro.
I'm looking at this nigga eyes, so I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
My nigga.
For the last like 15 minutes, I can see it on his face like, man, how much time we got? He asked like 20 minutes ago, how much time we got? He's like, God damn, we still got that much time?
All right. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I felt like I had to go to the bathroom for like 15 minutes in. I'm like, all right, I think I can make it.
20 minutes ago when he was like, hey, Tyler, how much time we got? He had to go in. It was a look in his eye. And I'm thinking in my head, like, what is wrong with this nigga? Why this nigga looking like that? He started to get to one point, he was like this and shit. What is wrong with him? Why this nigga rocking?
Y'all gotta watch the YouTube video to see that. It's a great progression, I bet. I know it is. I can't wait to watch the video tomorrow. All right, we back into it. Now, before we get out of here, I got a couple quick questions, and then I think we're gonna get out of here with our usual morality test. I'm so glad you like the morality test, because I fucking love them. First question I got, have your friends ever got you a birthday gift or a Christmas gift?
Yeah.
Like, as a man, like,
yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Like, regular... Well, what was it? I should just ask that.
One year, I got all my bros something. This one we was like young niggas though. I got all my bros. I got one of my bros like an outfit or some shit. I got my homeboy like a video game. He was on this game and shit.
All right.
Like I had,
he was giving out real gifts.
I got everybody right. My bro, this was maybe about 9 years ago. My son might have been 2. So Christmas came, he got me and my son the Dion's. Dion's, like the turf toes. He got me and my son the Dion's. Like, yeah, me and my boys, we didn't definitely gift each other and everything.
All right. You got better friends than me. I ain't never. I guess I never learned how to be a friend like that either. I don't even think about it. I'm like, nigga, what? Get it better. We go out drink together. I might buy you a bottle or something. Get you an eighth. But
one of my bros' birthday coming up now, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna give, bro.
Man.
I mean, he might listen, so I can't even say what I was trying to do. But I was trying to do one thing, but I'm like, man, I ain't gonna even get here in time to give it to him for his birthday.
I have, like, when stuff come in, like, fall into play, I do it. Like, one time I came up on the Xbox, and one of my cousin's birthday was coming up, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna just give it to him. I already got one. So that type of stuff, but I ain't never like went out of my way and made sure to get a gift. Yeah, man, I show up to the party with a bottle or something, but that's
I'm gonna do that too. Like my bro Dot show up to every birthday. He give me the same thing. He give me a bottle of tequila every year for my birthday.
But I also don't expect nothing or want nothing though. Come hang out with me, all of that. Yeah, be around.
We gonna do that anyway. But he still come with a bottle.
I don't need no gifts, man.
Yeah, bro, come with a bottle. Like man. Some of me and my bros, we do that. Like. Yeah, like especially when everybody money good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
that's a different thing. If I'm balling,
not even balling. When niggas debts is paid, niggas good. Like, oh yeah, nigga, your birthday come. Yeah, we be wilding out. And my bro went to Vegas one time and had a ball.
When my debts is paid and I'm doing good, that money's for me. That's my extra money. I'll work to get my debts done so I can get extra money for me.
One time,
when I get extra money,
we went to Vegas. We was VIP. We was getting limo. Like, yeah, we had a ball that time.
Oh man,
yeah, we went to the strip club and blew like. I ain't even gonna say how much.
Yeah, let's not.
I don't even, because I'm gonna start feeling sad. Nigga. We had a little fun though. He thought he was in love with the stripper.
Man,
we got to the next room. He was like, "No, she finna call me." I'm like, "Bro, that bitch is not."
She's not calling.
He waited up on her. Like, nah, nigga. When she get off, she.
No, man, she got you, bro.
That shit was a fun ass night.
If you would have stopped paying her, she'd have left right there and went to the next dude and told him that.
He really wasn't giving her no bread. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Oh, yeah?
So he thought she really liked him. I'm like, bro, you ain't get that bitch no bread that whole time. Like, bro, she's not calling you.
I take it. I don't take it back. He's still wild for even believing the stripper in the strip club anyway. But
he thought he mouthpiece.
At least he didn't give her no money, so he did have some kind of inclination.
He gave her a little bit of bread, but it wasn't nothing
I know what you mean. Yeah. It ain't nothing to make for him to be.
I definitely blew more bread.
Regular amount that you. Yeah, regular.
I blew a little something that night.
Yeah, I told you my strip club story. I went in there. I had $13 when I got to St. Louis. I was going there for a friend rap battle. $10 to get in the club. So now I got $3. And I need this at a time where I needed, I don't know why, but in my head, I needed a caramel frappe from McDonald's in the morning. And I needed that $3 for my caramel frappe to get back to Madison. And I told one of the strippers that. Because he was like, trying to do a stripper thing to me. Talk to me, give me, hey, what you looking over here? You just sitting over here by yourself. Hey, I ain't got no money. After a while with the questions, I'm like, I ain't got no money. I got $3. I'm using that for my frappe in the morning. You don't have to stand over here and do this to me. You're wasting good time that you could be getting money from somebody else. But we didn't know. It was like 10 o'clock at that time.
I put it this way.
It was early in the strip club. It wasn't a lot of people.
That day we went in, I went in with I think I had like 1,200, right? I think I went in with 1,200, right?
Oh, man, I don't even want to know what
I ended up hitting the ATM.
What? Oh my! I could never. Even when I was in the strip club, I'm seeing my guys get wild. Dude.
Oh no! Wait a minute. It wasn't 1,200. That's the night before. The strip club night, I took 500. I went to the strip club with 500, and I ended up.
Know what you did with 12 the night before. Because if I had 12 the night before, I'm trying to have at least a stack the next night.
Oh, no, that was the night. That was the night. We was doing the VIP thing, hella bottles. Like, we was doing
man.
We was doing the thing that night. Well, hey, look, I'm going to keep it a buck, right?
Sick check this out. If I spent $1,200.
So check this out. The nigga we was with, dude had like that. He had it like that. So, like, when the bill came back, he looked at the bill. Nah, he really could have just paid the bill. Like, nigga really didn't care. So he got the bill. He's like, hey, y'all, this the bill. It was an extra bottle that nobody had ordered. We was holding a hella bottles. You know, them bottles in Vegas, them joints be like $1,800 for the little Magnum joints we was getting. So like, he like, yo, who ordered his last Magnum bottle? We hadn't even popped it yet. We're like, yo, I ain't ordered that. Nobody ordered it. So we kicked that bitch back like, we ain't not paying for that extra bottle. Bro, the bill was still like, it's like 6 bands, something like that.
Fuck out of
Hey, everybody was trying to get low. They was trying to get low. When that bill came back, niggas started trying to get low. Fam was like, hey, y'all, everybody just give me like $250 on this joint. We good. I hit him with the $500 because I was paying for me and my bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he got for everything else, but he got it situated. But I was like, all you want is what? Nigga. Yeah. We was doing hella drinking in that bitch.
I'm the type of nigga go to Chicago, be going downtown to a bar or whatever, get a drink, and they like, yeah, $18 for the vodka cranberry. You can take this back. I don't need vodka that
I don't need this at all. It's a Becca anyway.
$18 because I'm here? Because I'm downtown? You better no. You say what?
3 minutes.
Oh shit! All right, let's get a morality thing real quick, and then we out of here. I always nah, you good. I'm always slacking because I thought about it earlier, and then we got to talking on the pre-record stuff, and yeah, I did it. Link me up to the Bluetooth. We finna do another morality thing, and then we getting out of here. Let us know if y'all even enjoy these morality joints. I don't know if this is something y'all like as much as we do.
Oh, they like it.
Let us
I'm
know.
gonna tell you how they like it because I end up having to talk to at least one or two people every week who want to talk about my answer on my morality test. So this is part of our thing. Now I don't care if y'all like it or not. This is a part of our thing. Now we finish off with the morality test.
Shout out to I don't even know what I just hit OK to on this thing. Shout out to Katrina Sergiu though. That's who we get these from on TikTok. So if y'all want to look at the rest of her videos and do something for yourself, go to TikTok. Go to Katrina Sergiu, KatrinaSirju, and yeah.
And she low key kind of fine too.
Man, I was finna say it, but I didn't want to say it.
Low key, maybe high key.
Very high
very
key,
high
bro.
key.
Very high key. All right.
You decide to go for a jog in a trail early one morning. You walk over to the other side to start stretching and see a young woman start her run on the same trail. A couple seconds later, you see 3 men in all black wearing hoodies follow her into the trail. The woman is oblivious because she has her headphones in and can't hear anything. You brush it off and assume that all 3 of the men are just jogging on the trail as well. But you decide to keep your distance while running. As you're jogging, you look ahead and see the woman stopped on the trail to change the song on her phone. You also notice that the 3 men stop behind her. As the woman starts to jog again, the 3 men take their opportunity and grab her, dragging her into the woods. You look past the trees where they're dragging her and see a white van parked ahead. The 3 men had no idea that you were jogging behind them the whole time, and you are the only other person in the trail. You have no weapons with you. Do you take the risk and go after the men, being outnumbered and putting your life on the line to try to save the woman? Or do you stay where you are, calling the police and protecting yourself from also possibly being a victim, knowing that this might be the last time that anyone sees this woman alive? Let's test your morale.
All right. That is kind of a little bit easy for me, but she said or call the police. Like I couldn't do that and chase the guys also. Like I can do that as chasing the guys. That way, at least somebody will find me if I'm killed.
I'm definitely going for it.
Yeah,
I'm definitely like
that's a license plate on there. It's info I can get and get off.
She ain't gonna even get to the van. Like, soon as they grabbed her, I was already going, my antenna was already going to be up.
You see,
soon as they grabbed her, bro, I feel like as a man, you see like these little goofy, like them some goofy ass niggas to me at that point anyway. You some goofy ass niggas and you trying to take a little innocent girl running around like, also, nigga, I'm violating, bro.
Yeah, 3 niggas don't jog in hoodies together. That's not
exactly.
How it goes.
Nigga, you ain't never seen niggas just out here jogging with hoodies.
No.
Like, what?
Nah,
I'm violating. So like I'm and I feel like if they had on the at the max, I would assume the weapon they would have is a knife. I'm a chance that, bro. I'm gonna save that woman's life, bro. I'm not letting like that woman might be a mother to multiple kids.
I would even.
She ain't out here fat. She out here trying to get her health together and stuff. I ain't letting that woman die, bro.
I would just even look at like that would be the part for me. Just in my head, like I say, I watch too much true crime, so I'm already thinking like something terrible gonna happen. And if she live or they send her off somewhere, it ain't gonna be nothing great. So at that point in my head, I'll be like, I'm finna have to die with this lady, because if I got no weapons and there's 3 dudes and one of them might have a gun or something, trail. But in my head though, I can't live and keep going knowing that I seen that and just move past.
Real talk.
And
even
just
if
like,
they had a gun, bro.
In my head, my conscience, I'll be thinking about, I'll be seeing on the news and know that I could have something.
Them ain't killers, them rapers. You know what I'm saying? Them the R words. Like if you in that situation, they ain't got no guns, bro. They're not trying to kill her. They trying to get her, abduct her, probably sexual assault her, and maybe after that, maybe they kill her, but they're not killers.
I was gonna say most of the time they soft anyway, because if they doing something like that, attention will get them to run off or something like that. Anyway.
As soon as a nigga run down, they gonna dip.
I was thinking on some like she said the white van. I'm thinking on some kidnapping. So this is like probably a process they do. And I watch too many movies, like I said. So I'm assuming that guns come with that. So that's why I'm like.
But they don't know if you strapped. So as soon as you start running at them, they don't know if you. Even though you ain't got the weapon,
if you taking that approach, I've also seen that in movies where those they scary. They go like if anything they get the
because they might assume if you even got enough energy to try to run at them on that situation, it's 3 of them and it's only one of you. They might already assume he must be strapped. Yeah, people, it's civilians out here strapped these days.
Yeah, like, it's definitely.
Plus they suckers. Me out here trying to victimize women, man. Fuck out of here, violate them niggas.
That's what I like. I just know that I couldn't, even if like I'm scared or whatever. I just know that I couldn't continue living and being like, damn, I could have did something and I didn't do nothing. Yeah. That shit would eat away at me too much, man. It'll eat away at me too much.
It's all good.
But yeah, that's my answer on that. I'm going with the first choice she said. I'm going over there. I'm saying something, doing something, and whatever happened. And we going from that. At least I'll get the info to give the police. I'm also, I don't know why I can't call the police in the first thing. I'm also pulling out, hey, 911, da-da-da. Hey.
Oh, Craig a snitch.
You can't even snitch on that.
I ain't gonna even lie. I don't know her. I'm a civilian. I'm gonna call the police and I'm gonna violate them niggas. Like, real talk. Hey, some woman in the park finna get something done to her, and I'm gonna hang up the phone and I'm gonna go violate them niggas.
I know, right?
I'm still violating.
But yeah, so that's the answer to that. Next week we're gonna curate. I'll curate one and I'll make sure it's a good one, because that was random, and I used to like the randoms. I ain't gonna lie, that was probably one of it wasn't a real. Before I say this, it was nobody real involved in this scenario. That was probably one of the weakest ones we had.
Yeah, that was too easy. It was like,
I know.
What kind of bitch ass nigga you think I am?
I know, right?
Ooh, she finna die. I'm gonna call the police.
Just walk back, keep on jogging.
Hey, police! I just seen 3 men grab a woman and throw her into a van.
I couldn't
Where
stop.
am I? I'm just watching.
You know, I couldn't stop. I couldn't mess up my stride. I was jogging. Nah, bro.
I didn't reach my steps yet. Kind of whole ass nigga.
Oh man,
I'm going to Planet Fitness. I'll check a funeral after.
Oh shit. All right, y'all. Look, this has been another episode 56 of I'm Almost Joking Podcast. I've been Craig Smith, one half of the Disrespective Collective, here with.
It's your boy Queese, aka Dash. We y'all here next with episode 57. Shout out to my boy Tyler, and tell my boy Corey from Radio 22, Everything 22, and we'll get at y'all next week. We out. This